Congratulations, all my students, those who achieved very good results at your A-level exam. Now, here I want to explain you about the special intake university entrance, because every year after A-level results, this is the common question that comes for most of the students, those who have done English language for their advanced level. So I thought of talking about explaining you about this. What is this special entrance, special intake university entrance? It's a kind of it is something special. Hmm? So first of all, let's see, like in comparison to other subjects in your advanced level, you might have noticed the advanced level English language results are lower than some other art subjects. In comparison to some other art subjects, you can see most of the students, they end up having an S pass or a C pass. Then we get, in comparison to the A passes that some other subjects, for English language, every year we get very few A passes in comparison to other subjects. Early it was very few, but now it has improved the level. But the situation, it is that, like, you get most of the students, they get S passes, then oral C passes, and very few B passes, and very few A passes. So this is a very common situation. But remember, English language, we consider English language subject number 73, this subject as a special subject. So why we consider this as a special subject? One of the reason it is, this is a kind of, like, in comparison to other subjects, it is uh, this is stronger, like this is a difficult subject to achieve. Most of the time the students find it is quite difficult to get an A pass for this subject. So that's why most of the students ended up with an S pass. So that is one reason. But still you find their set score is in a good level, because like, you know, the ones who have done the subjects like business, statistics, and some of the math subjects or the commerce subjects, they know how this set score, the process of this set score. So when the subject is hard, when a subject is hard, the set score goes up. That is natural. So for this subject, for English language also, when you do this as a subject, you get it improves your set score. And the other thing, you can notice what is this when we come to the topic of the special intake. So what is this special intake? Because for normally, you know, we get a general cutoff mark for the university entrance. The students, those who have done math under the maths stream or the science or the arts, they give, like, arts stream, this is the general cutoff mark. So just imagine if the general cutoff mark is 1.3, 1.4, 1.2. We don't know exactly, because it depends every time with the results. So if the general cutoff mark is like that, something like that, one point, just imagine if it is 1.2, just then imagine you have done English language as a subject and your set score is 0.88 or 0.78, something like that, or 1.1. So if it is less than the general cutoff mark, but still there is a possibility of getting the university entrance. The reason is, under the general intake, uh, then very few students, because majority of the students, those who have done English language, their set score is less than the general cutoff mark. That is common. So then they get the students under the general cutoff mark. The universities get the students, but they still have more space. For example, just imagine for a certain university under the general cutoff mark. Now if we take the general cutoff mark is 1.2, then under the general cutoff mark, the students, those who have got more than 1.2, they get selected under the general cutoff mark. But among them, the universities get very few students for their English departments. They because the lesser students, there are no more students more than that general cutoff mark. So that is common. So the universities get very few students for the English departments. Then they have more space. Imagine they can give the seats for 100 students, but under the general cutoff mark, if they get around like 50 students, they have a space for more 50 students more. Then what happened is you get the UGC or that the departments, they give another cutoff mark, a special cutoff mark again. So they give another cutoff mark for the under, that is what we call actually as the special intake. So then they give another cutoff mark for the students, those who have done special subjects, like especially like English language. There are some other subjects also under this category. So here I am talking about the English language only. So they give another cutoff mark for those students. So then you have already applied, but your set score is less than the general cutoff mark. Then they give another cutoff mark. For example, it can be like 0.8, 0.7. I don't know exactly because it depends. Like the general cutoff mark, this is special intake cutoff mark also. It depends every time because it depends on the space, or it depends on the number of students that they can take every year. So they give another cutoff mark. Then you get an opportunity, you get a chance. Then if your set score is more than that, then definitely you get the university entrance. But the thing is, they give you a rule: when you go to the university as a special intake student, then it is a must that you have to do that particular subject, because you are, remember, then when you get the university entrance as a special intake student, you get that opportunity because you have done that particular subject, because you have done English language as a subject. Then you should do, or you have to do, English language at the university. So that is a must. But anyway, like when you do English language for A levels, you are expecting to do it at the university as well. So you can do it. So that is how most of the students who got S passes or C passes, they get university entrance under the special intake. So then you have to wait actually, because the general intake happens, this happens like it depends. Normally when the universities take students under the general intake, then after 1 month or 2 months, then they call the students under the special intake. So it's a kind of like you have to wait for a while, but remember, you get a chance. It's a like normally it happens. You don't need to worry about that, because nowadays I'm getting a lot of messages from the students asking about, like, this is my set score, is it enough, or will I get an opportunity, or what is this special intake? Then I hope now you all understood this special intake topic, because it's another cutoff mark actually. You get it, definitely you get. But the thing is, I cannot exactly tell what is the general intake cutoff, what is the special intake, because nobody cannot tell the general intake cutoff mark also. So then we cannot predict the special intake cutoff mark as well, because it depends all the time about the number of students and also the space. Nowadays in lot of universities, they give more opportunities for the students. And also remember, when you do English language as a subject, there is like in Sri Lanka, we give priority for the English, like for this subject. We need lot of English teachers. We need lot of people, a lot of students with English qualifications. So most of these universities, we have University of Colombo, University of Peradeniya, University of Ruhuna, Sabaragamuwa, Javadanapura. We have Kelaniya, so large number of universities. So these universities definitely give an opportunity for the students, those who have done English language as a subject. So don't worry about that, and don't get reluctant to do this, to select this as a subject. Select it and do it and try to achieve a good result, try to get a good result. So definitely you get a chance to you get a chance, and also it's very very important, and it will be something valuable. You feel like one day this is a best decision that you have taken in your life. So you can try for this. And also I hope you could clarify the doubts that you had regarding your set scores and your the cutoff marks and all. You can check further details about the when you apply for the university. There's a book related to that. You can read that book. Even in that book it is mentioned, English language is mentioned as a special subject. So that is also important. You can go through it and you can have some more ideas regarding this. So that's all. So if you have any other question, you can comment under the comment section.